If you died tomorrow and your phone died with you, think about multi-factor authentication. How much chaos would there be for those you left behind? Your account logins, your photos, your messages, your memories. But if you don't have a plan and you die, that phone becomes a locked vault. And your family, they would be locked out, and your digital legacy might be lost forever. Is this something you have thought about before, but didn't know how to figure it out? I think about it every day. So I sat down with David Cox from Tech Talk America on my podcast, Death and Dying in the Digital Age, to unpack the true impact of our phones and our afterlives. For those that don't know, David is a huge YouTube influencer and tech expert. During our conversation, he shared a terrifying truth that without the right setup on your phone, your loved ones might need a court order just to see your holiday photos. Today, I'm breaking down the 3 critical steps David shared to death-proof your digital life, specifically for Apple users. First, let's talk about the backdoor Apple finally created. It's called Legacy Contact. David calls this the oh no moment for most people. If your family doesn't have your passcode, this feature is the only easy way in. It allows you to designate up to 5 people who can access your data, photos, messages, notes, and files in the event of your death. Here is how you find it. First is to go to Settings. Then on the top left corner, tap your photo or initials. Then tap Sign In and Security or Privacy and Security, which depends on which model you have. Now, scroll down to the bottom of the page. Do you see where it says Legacy Contact? If so, tap on that. Then do you have anyone's name on there? If so, are they tech savvy? It's good that they are tech savvy because you need to put some thought into who is going to be on your legacy contact in your phone. But David warned us about a massive loophole. Legacy contact does not include your passwords. It gets you into the phone, but it doesn't log you into the bank accounts or social media apps inside the phone. That leads us to step 2, password management. When we talk about security, we need to balance security and access. It is like a seesaw. On one side is convenience access, on the other is ensured security. And the reality is, if you make it too secure, your designed legacy contacts will never get in. Here is the step-by-step process to create a password management system. Step 1, decide on a password management app. It is to store and manage your login and passwords, whether you use 1Password, LastPass, or Apple Keychain. On each of these platforms, there is a function to export to CSV. This creates a spreadsheet of every login you own. Step 2 is to build a strategy. Don't just email this file of logins and passwords. Print it out on paper and put this list in a Fireproof box. You can also get an encrypted thumb drive to download and store in the box. We talked about legacy contacts and password lists, but there is one code that rules them all: the device passcode. Legacy Contact grants access to iCloud data, but if you want to see specific text messages or non-synced data, or if the death was suspicious and you need evidence on the device itself, you must have the passcode to unlock the physical screen. Without it, you might need a court order, and even then, Apple might not be able to help. Make sure your digital legacy plan includes a way for your trusted person to get that 4 or 6-digit code. Here is the reality check. As we manage our legacy, we also now have to protect our current digital lives from AI-driven scams. It feels like we are in the middle of a digital climate change. It's overwhelming, but you are not alone. If you want to hear the full deep dive conversation with David Cox, check out the episode of Death and Dying in the Digital Age. And if you need a place to start building this plan, then book a 1-1 call with me directly, and I'll get you started. I don't leave a mess for the people you love. Organize, manage, and communicate your legacy plan while you're living. I'm Niki Weiss, and remember to keep your passwords safe and your final playbook up to date.